Hello friends, I am Dr.Ashwin Dobariya welcomes you to Programming in C practical video series. In this practical video, we will discuss a Fibonacci series as per the input number. So first of all, we will discuss the logic of Fibonacci series and how we can generate the Fibonacci series up to the user's choice. Up to the user's choice means suppose if user enter 10, then the Fibonacci series will display starting from 0 to 10. So first of all, let me discuss the definitions of this program. C program which display Fibonacci series up to the input number. For example, our input number is 15. Then the Fibonacci series should be displayed like this. It will start from 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 and 13. So in that way, how we can make and how we can write this kind of general programs. Here friends, in this video we will discuss the logic, how we can think about the logic to generate the Fibonacci series, and we will also discuss the practical in Turbo C. Whatever program we will discuss in this video, the program source code, it means C program files, I have given the link in this video description part. You can download the source codes and you can do the practice in your laptop and desktop. Let first we discuss the logic of this program. First of all friends, what is Fibonacci and what is the logic behind that? So if we take example if our input number is 15, then these are the numbers should be a part of the Fibonacci series. Now how it generate actually? So if we start from the first digit, then it start from 0, then number 1. Now see, actually the Fibonacci series, it is a group of 3 digits, or you can say it's a group of 3 numbers, right? 3 number means what? Suppose if you have a first 2 digit like 0 and 1, then the third digit or third number will be generated with the help of sum of previous 2. It means 0 plus 1, it becomes the next number like 1. Now what is the third next number? 2. Why? Because for the 2, the previous 2 numbers are 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. Now, what is the next number? So for 3, the previous 2 number is 1 plus 2, it becomes 3. Then what is the next? 2 plus 3, it becomes 5. Then 3 plus 5, it becomes 8. Then 5 plus 8, it becomes 13. Now if we want to continue the series, then again 8 plus 13 means 21. Then again 13 plus 21, it means it is a 34. So in that way you can continue the logic. So when you think about the logic and if you write this number in that way and you make the 3 number group. So first if we make the group of first 3 digit like 0, 1, 1. So first number is our, suppose if you think about in terms of variable, then how many variables we require? So definitely 3 variables. The first number will assign to the n1 variable. So first number is the number 1, then second number will assign to the n2 variable. Now we know that how the s means sum, how s will be generated with the help of sum of previous 2 numbers. So n1 plus n2, it become sum, it means s. Now this is the process for the first iteration. The same operation we have to continue up to the enter numbers. So this is the situations of the first iteration. Now what is how we can generate the second numbers or a next number? So for that we can say that for 2, previous 2 numbers are 1 and 1. So for 2, 1 is n1 and the another one is n2, and if we calculate sum n1 plus n2, then it becomes second number. Now this is second iteration. Now for third iteration means for 3 value, 2 is become second number, first is become 1 number, right? So now see, if we consider the logic, then the third digit is always sum of previous 2, right? So in first iteration the situation this, but in the second iteration what we have to do? So second iteration, whatever the value of s1, it becomes n2, it means second number, and whatever the value of n2, it becomes n1, and once you get the n1 and n2, then you can easily calculate the s. So let's see the one by one, step by step, how we can write these programs. Then here we require the 3 variables like n1, n2 And initially we know that this series always start with 0. So first number is n1 is 0, second number is n1 is 1. Then sum, we will calculate the sum of these two numbers, and number means that will store the user input. Here, just for understanding, I have assigned the 15. It means we will just display the Fibonacci up to the 15 only. Then first what we have to do, we know that the first is 0, 1 and 1. So here we have assigned 0 first to the first variable, 1 is to the second variable. Then we can directly calculate s is equal to n1 plus n2. So 0 plus 1, sum becomes 1. So now we have all three numbers 0, 1, 1. That we will print out before while loop, like %d, %d 3 times. First n1 display the value of 0, then n2 it is 1, and s it's a sum 0 plus 1. So first time these two statements will display output like this 0, 1, 1. Now when we execute the loop first time, now how we can write the loop? Then every time we have to just verify the sum, and sum value we have to verify less than or equal to input number, because we want to generate the series up to the 15 number. So here first time s is 1. So in the first iteration, now see, in this case, if you want to generate a second, then what we have to do, whatever the old value of s means 1, it will becomes n2. So then, and whatever value of n2, it becomes n1, right? So here, so whatever the value of n2, it assigned to n1, and whatever value of s is assigned to n2. Right? So it like this, n2 is assigned to n1 and s is assigned to n2. So now we have a latest value of n1 and n2, 1 plus 1, s becomes 2. So after that we can say s is equal to n1 plus n2, then that s is will be display over here. So first 3 0 1 1 it display using printf, then after that 1 1 digit will be added through this while loop. So in the first iteration the situation is like that. If we talk about the second iteration, then s is 2 less than 15, yes, condition becomes true. Now in the second iteration, the s2 value 1 becomes n1 value, then s value becomes n2, it 2, and after that n1 plus n2 means 1 plus 2, it becomes 3, then s will be displayed at the end like 3. Again if we iterate, execute the next loop, now 3 less than 15, yes, condition becomes true. Then again the latest value of n2 become n1, like n2 assign n1. Then latest value of s become n2, it means s is assigned to n2. Now we have a latest value of n1 and n2, n1 plus n2, 2 plus 3, it becomes 5. Then 5 will be displayed. Similarly, this loop will be executed unless and until the s value reach up to the input value. Let's see the same programs in the Turbo C, how we can write in that. So as per our discussion, first we have to include two header files, stdio.conio.h. Then in main functions we have to declare these four variables. n1 first initial we will 0, n2 will initialize 1, then s will be calculated based on n1 and n2, then num that will take input from user. Clear screen. After that we will ask the user enter any number till that you want to generate the Fibonacci series. Suppose 15, then it will store into 15. First time we have initialized 0 and 1 to n1, then we will calculate the sum before the loop, and then we will display the Fibonacci series and all these three variables first time 0, 1, 1. After that the actual logic will continue over here, while whatever value of s, if it becomes up to the less than number, then up to that this loop will be executed. And then first what is the job over here, whatever the latest value of n2, in next iteration it becomes n1, whatever value of s it becomes n2, and once you receive the latest value of n1 and n2, then you calculate sum again, and then you print out the value of sum. So this loop will be continue like that. Now if I execute this, if I input 15 over here, then it display 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Suppose if I input another values like 100 for example, but here you observe one thing, actually if I input 100, then it should be up to the 89, it should not come 144, because 144 is greater than 100. So why these things happen? Because here if sum is small than num, then after that it becomes greater of that, and at the last time it terminates the loop. Then here whenever you print the sum, before that you can place the same condition. If sum is less than num, then and then you display the output. Otherwise, if sum becomes greater than num, then do not display this. Now if I run the same program, if I input 15, now see it will display the correct. It display only series up to the 13. Now suppose if I input 100 over here, then it will display up to the 89. I hope friends you enjoy these videos and you understood the logic of these programs also, and the same source code link I have given in the description part of this video, so you can download the source code and enjoy the programming. So I hope friends you understand and enjoy, and please friends like this video, share with your friends so they can also take the benefit of this. And in next video we will discuss again another important programs, that is a prime number. We will take input, the program will take input a number and will verify whether the input number is prime or not. What is the logic of prime, that we will discuss in the upcoming video. Friends, if you have any comments or feedback, please write in the video comment part. Thank you very much.